Well, hello and welcome to the live stream. This is Susan for SLC Aquatics, hashtag FishFamMom. How is everyone doing tonight? I don't know if my audio and video is syncing together. It looks like it's a little delayed. So I don't know. Y'all have to let me know. Like it's lagging. But everybody is having a good Tuesday. Thank you, dear. Had to come in here yesterday and do pretty much a 100% water change on my hospital tank. I don't know, it was something crazy. Yeah.
Hello, everybody. I probably won't be on the stream tonight. I've been out walking and I'm kind of tired and I got some other stuff I got to take care of. I just wanted to pop in and say hello.
Here. Have a good one. But I had to do about 100% uh, water change on the hospital tank. The Corridora looks healed. She's eating good. Did a little bit of I added an extra sponge filter also, but I'm gonna have to add another Corridora to it and start treating that tank, treating that Corridora because it has fungus on its body as well. So um, water qualities in the 40-gallon right here is probably poor. I'm gonna end up breaking that tank down and just starting over with it. One of my beautiful gold barbs, her eye got infected, and now it's a big tumor on the side of her head. So, like I said, didn't like the outbreak. How many total tanks do I have left? I have two, three, four, five, six here, and three upstairs, nine. I have nine, and I still have the 150-gallon Shabumpkin water feature on the front porch and a 40-gallon uh, that has three young baby Shabumpkins growing out in it. I lost my large blue gray, a tricolored Shabumpkin. She was always bloated and she spawned with the rasa goldfish that I put in there several different times. And last spawn, she passed away, and I think she had sepsis. So I did a parasite treatment in the pond and did a good, I think 80% water change, and I treated it with aquarium salt. So the other Sarasa that had some red markings around the back fin, dorsal fin, that has cleared up. And anyway, we're in the 70s, so it's kind of crazy. Um, so I'm getting ready to, like I said, probably going to put all of the, I'm not going to put all of the core, put thick cories. Hold on just I unplugged one of my noisy air pumps, and so I had to do a adjustment, valve adjustment, sponge filters, so I could keep some oxygen going in the tank. Um, I've got about 15, 20 baby albino bristlenose geckos growing out. They're growing fast. So I'm going to try to trap them, take them out, and need to sell some of the adults so that I can break that tank down. I want to treat the plants, get as much blackbeard algae killed off of it as possible, and probably catch all of the fish, pull all of the plants. I'll treat all of the plants in a peroxide dip, and do a good substrate cleaning, and then replant it and go from there. So got a lot of work ahead of me, but Rod's very he's very helpful. So he told me he'll help whatever I need. And upstairs I've got 2 10s and 1 20 gallon, and I have one blue-eyed lemon bristlenose pleco female up there in a 20-gallon tank with butt guppies. So I'm thinking about putting the mud guppies out in 40-gallon this spring and let them just populate. And then some of those tanks upstairs I can make species. I need to collect some of Rod's bronze cories. He's got an overpopulation of them in his 40-gallon, getting ready to uh, pull some of the plants in the background, that is hydrophila, and bring them down here when I do this breakdown, and plant hydrophila back into this aquarium. This aquarium needs more water movement. Sponge filters are not giving me the water movement that I need, so I'm going to order a what is it called? Powerhead pump, probably 150 to 100. Yes. And air pump. I was going to buy some more jungle fungus clear, but I saw where the girl from Aquarium Co-op, can't think of her name now, but she did a video on fungus, and had it with a live bearers disease. The Zen Ginger says, I can't get any of my Cory cats to breed. The Sturby are over 4 years old and in community tank with pictus, so I don't have much hope. But my pygmaeus are still nothing. Got to be water quality and food. Um, I had some pygmaeus. They were I actually lost them. They all passed away. Had them in the shrimp tank, and I didn't keep the water changed. Irene, yes, got her. Irene did a nice video, and I just watched it this evening. And instead of using the jungle fungus clear, they were used the ICX, and instead of erythromycin. I still have some erythromycin powder that I bought from Dina, and I treated I treated it with the Jungle Fungus Clear first. Hello, fish family. Hello, my fellow fin loving friends. Um, Probably want to say 10 days to 2 weeks before I added any antibiotics. And then I only added antibiotics 2 or 3 times, and she cleared right up. And gonna move her out in her own tank before I put the other sick one in here. And wow, 1, 2, 4, 5. I would say that my big male albino bristlenose pleco is about 5 inches long, and his bristles are ½ inch, 3/4 inch long. He has a real ugly mug. Wish I could get him on. Every time I add another device to this computer, it makes it lag. So my Blackmore goldfish are doing well. I did a 20% water change Monday, and Monday, same day I did the water change in the hospital, and they did pretty good. I would say their tank is established, and I don't have any more. I've got a 5 gallon down here, but it's an odd shaped, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna use that aquarium. But I do have another 10 gallon upstairs that I can bring down here. But on this rack, you just don't want to keep getting lower, because you do have to use a pump to pump the water out of the lower. And this rack is right beside of an air vent. So unless I change the air vent direction, thinking while I'm talking, it's not working. But my cherry shrimp are doing fine. I've got babies growing out. Really do need to break that colony up and put them in another, probably a species. That other 5 gallon would. I need a shelf. Actually, put these air pumps. But nothing much has happened over the last week, except for if you saw my Facebook post, when my 40 gallon thawed out on the porch, it had a small leak. That's, like I said, where the 3 baby pumpkins are. So I think that was last Monday. Rod and I went to Tractor Supply and got another 40 gallon Rubbermaid tub. I did, yeah. Had a swamp, but it had been outside for 8 years, and it froze completely across the top several times during that 2 week spell of below freezing temperature. And Rod helped beat a hole through the surface, and the shock didn't kill the fish, thank God. But had a have an air stone in. Yeah, 8 years is really good. I'm very pleased. I think I paid $50 for that one. And the new one I ended up paying with taxes 65. So 2025 is my new 40-gallon um, a new 40-gallon Rubbermaid stock tub. And like I said, this spring I will probably put the guppies in and move the young bumpkins into the 150 because there's 3 adults in there. I think they 3 more younger ones. I'll just watch them. May have to drop some rapashi in it every once. They can get the food that the adults don't. Got different size pellets. Thank God I bought from Dina. Right now, these black Moors are in a 10-gallon. They seem to be doing well. Still think I have a male and a female. Fingers crossed for spawning. Got a spawning grass in there. If they should spawn, maybe the eggs will fall down in there and get all of them. I might hang a couple spawning mops in that tank to collect some. Yeah, got some plans. I just get it done. I want to take care of my pretty 40-gallon before I lose all of my fees. I started with the 2 back corners had Eco Complete in, and the very middle of the aquarium had gravel, pebbles. I don't know how, but fish has a way, and snails have a way of stirring up the substrate. Dividers are still in there, but mixed it up pretty good. Eco Complete and gravel mix. So, uh, strips that I got from SLC Aquatics, they are now at least 10 inches tall. So, was wondering if something special is going on tonight. Today is February the 4th, but I don't know if there's any events going on or the notifications go out for my stream. I have 5 current viewers. It says the audio bit rate is lower than recommended. So let me go into my settings. See, uh, see if I can get that adjusted. I don't know if I'll lose audio or not. A lot of times those notifications, I would have to stop. This, okay, outputs what, 160. Okay, did I lose audio? No, says it's still there. And let me refresh this. Sometimes it makes a difference. This is the laptop that I got from my mother, and um, it's not the fastest. Still better than the other one, I think. Says that it's still lower. Yes, thank you so much, the Zen. Um, I started having jumpy audio and video for seconds, like it's going in and out. Okay. It's probably the CPU that's 70% right. So I definitely tool. Frames missed due to rendering. So there is a lag. Memory usage, skipped frames, coding that. 5. I'm going to try bumping my bandwidth. Sorry to be doing technical things while we're at, but let's bump this 1,000. Vinotsky's in the house. Hello, how we doing? Welcome to the live stream. Is your computer running updates? That's always my issue. It pegs out CPU. Oh, I don't know. I guess I need to turn that part off. Probably cloud. Know that. Cloud does stuff like that. Yeah, I'm having some technical issues, Vinosky. Sorry. So I'm trying to stop them. Got to stop the cloud. And this is not a fast computer, so the window will sit there. Well, hello, Jeff Kane. Welcome to the live stream. How do you pause up? What else was I supposed to do? Oh, pause the clouds. Stop the cloud, pause the cloud. Setting. I don't even know if I'm still back at 71% CPU, so it's probably lagging again. But it did take the increase in bandwidth. Pause. 2 hours. All right, let's see if that helps. It did drop it down to 41%. Now it's up to 55. Fish Fam Link says, did you remember to hit the like and subscribe? It is 6:28, and the Zen Ginger and I have been talking about the fish disease that I have in my fish room, um, the plans that I have for setting up species only 10 gallons. I have corridoras. I have some bronze corridoras. I have to medicate another uh, um, salt, you know, Paleatus corridora, salt and pepper Cory. The other female is healed. She looks really good. Her skin and scales have all come back. Her armor has come back. The Blackmore goldfish are doing fine. After the 40-gallon stock tub on the front porch thawed out, it developed a small leak, and I have the three uh, baby shabumpkins. So, thank you, Jeff. Pretty sure the RAM is fried on my old laptop, and I literally can't do two things at once on it now, and had to buy a new. So that's rough. Stuff wears out. I don't even know if this one's upgradable or not, and need to get on the manufacturer's website to see. But I got to get all of the data and all that stuff and sit here and actually do the research. And then I've got a local store, thank God, that I can take it into for any upgrades. Matter of fact, I did a factory reset on it when I brought it home so I could get all of my mother's data off of it and set it up as a brand new brand new computer in my name. I synced it with my other computer so that I'd have the data when cloud is on. So we were talking about fish disease. I've got another corridor with the fungus infection on it, and so I'm going to move this female that's healed out of the hospital tank and put her in her own tank. And then I might bring the other, have 3 or 4 more, may bring all of them over in the hospital and treat them together. And so Irene from Aquarium Co-op, her video on treating fungus infection with our freshwater fish. And so they use ICX instead of the jungle fungus clear that I use. And believe me, this stuff is so old, but it still worked. And the medication that Dina told me to use, it has that in it. I'd have to look it up on my phone because I don't want to mess it up. It's jungle fungus here ingredient. I'm not good at pronouncing these terms, but nitrofurazone and potassium DICH, I guess dichromate. Dichromate. That's what she told me I needed to treat the fungus, and along with that some antibiotics. So the I use erythromycin powder 2 or 3 times after the initial 1 week, 2 week treatment. And else was Hello, Ed's picking up cichlids, and Mary Ann. Love y'all. Good to see you. What was that aquarium co-op used? Oh, Marison 2. It's by Fritz. Bacterial infection. The Marison 2. Jeff says, is it a quarantine tank or a planted tank? It is a quarantine. It's a hospital tank. It just has sponge filter, heater, and um, got a little cave in it. Homemade DIY cave. Love you, love you, love you. Has no plants in it. So when I treat my fish, you have to do a lot of water changes because I think it's cycled now, but it had it was soupy, but it had been 2 weeks. Have you added salt yet? No, I don't use salt with my corridor. They don't like salt, and anyway, I've always hesitated using salt with my. Y'all know something different, please inform me. I think eight to 10 years ago is when I heard that corridors have armor on them and skin, and it's not like scales that the other fish have. So I was told not to use aquarium salt with them. And I know the ghost shrimp liked salt for breeding. That's why I lost all of the ghost shrimp that I bought from a local store years ago. I brought home so many ghost shrimp. They all died because he didn't tell me that that's how he was getting them to produce. I don't know what percent salinity he was using. I always kept ghost shrimp freshwater. The Zen Ginger says, I swear Marison 2 is the one Steamfont said nuked his tank, killed his fish. But maybe I'm misremembering, or it's possible he did something wrong, I suppose. Okay, yeah, I never used the Marison 2, but that's what Irene was using with the ICX. But I have erythromycin powder, and I dose it according to the instructions. And actually, I used less of it. I think you're supposed to quarter teaspoon per 20 gallons every 24 hours with a 20% water change prior to dosing. I did do a 20% water change before I dosed it, and this is not a 20 gallon, it was a 5 gallon. So I used 1/16 or 1/32. It was a pinch, a pinch of erythromycin, but I didn't use it every 24 hours. What I did, I dosed it. I went 2 days, did a 20% water change, dosed it again. Hey Dina, how we doing? How are you doing? So I was just talking about dosing the erythromycin powder that I got from everything. Aquatic. And I know it's expired, but because I haven't used very much of it, I keep it airtight and in the dark. Oh, fingers crossed. Anyway, like I said, this jungle clear I got from my son-in-law. So it's 15 plus years. The Fish Loft, hello and welcome. Yes, I'm late. You're never late in my streams. Just hello and welcome. The only time you're late is I've signed off and you show up. So welcome. Thank you for coming in. Also, we were talking about the 40-gallon stock tub when it thawed out on the front porch. Um, got a small leak, and so Rod and I went to Tractor Supply last week and bought a new one. And I think they're $59.99 for 40 gallons plus tax, and I paid $65 for it. And so we rinsed it out and we did a transfer. I had put the 3 baby shabumpkins in a 5-gallon bucket with their fish water, with the water out of the tub, and an air stone. And so they did well in there while I was transferring and rinsing the gravel. And I did not put the DIY filter back in it. I only put the air stone in it. So it's a little cloudy because it's going through nitrogen cycle. All the Everything Aquatics links, including the website. Thank you so much, Sinjin. Dina, how are you doing? JNN Aquatics, welcome. Hello, and welcome to the live stream. Putting things on sale and looking at pricing on my site. Lost track of time. Well, I'm glad you're working. I know it takes time, but welcome, welcome, welcome. 6 to 8 inches of snow. Oh, I saw that on Facebook. Well, I saw that the kitty cat didn't like it. And I told you that he was a very handsome fella. I love that kitty cat. He looks so soft. Boy, this Cory cat has really chewed up the half of a algae wafer that I put in there for her. And so I'm going to have to suction up the debris. But she's still nibbling on it. First time I've seen her actually tear it up. Yes, stay warm out there, and all of that snow warmed up to 34 degrees. I don't want to tell you it got to 72 here today. And we've got a week of 70-degree temperature. It was funny because I woke up from a nap and I heard the heater blowing. And I'm like, now I know that heater does not need to be on. And it got up to 73 degrees today. 72 all week. And then starting Sunday, it starts dropping again into the 50s. I made a snowman like 10 days ago, and it's still almost 80 degrees at 7 p.m. to LOL. Where are you at, the Zen Ginger? Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. I know the temperatures are all over the place. People are getting snow that don't normally get snow, and we had 2 weeks of below freezing temperatures. I believe our water dripping. Had my light bill was $414. It's never been that much. The day started at -2 Fahrenheit. It's up to 10 degrees Fahrenheit now. Oh my goodness, Jeff, where are you at? J&N Aquatics. I'll be going live at 9 p.m. So hope to see y'all there. Been having troubles, Fish Fam link page showing me on live. So hopefully it works this time around. Hopefully it will, J&N. And at 9 o'clock, I'm getting ready for bed. But I hope you have a very successful, fun live stream. Okay? Thank you for coming in. And I don't mind you sharing that at all. Fish Fam Moms about everybody. Tell everybody what you're doing, what your plans are, even if you're live while I'm live. Everybody picks their own streams that they want to pop in and out of. I'm not jealous at all. So Jeff says he's in northern Wisconsin. Ugh. Yowza. 10 degrees. -2. Stay warm, my friend. Amen to water dripping. We okay now, been cold. The fish loft. Where are you at, the fish loft? Jeff, stay warm. Yep. J&N says, thank you. My first time on yours, but I definitely subscribed. Oh, I appreciate that. And it was a pleasure meeting you. Pleasure meeting you too, my friend. And have a blessed evening. Okay? North Carolina, the fish loft. God bless you there in North Carolina too. Our president has visited you all, and I pray that those that were damaged during the hurricane are seeing some help. Southern Oregon. Yep. Dina is in Southern Oregon. Oregon. That's Alabama. Oregon. The Zen Ginger says, J&N, if you don't schedule well in advance, the bot doesn't pick it up. It only scans a few times a day, but you can add your live manually, just for your information. Awesome. J&N Aquatics. Thank you, Zen. Yep, she's helpful always. And we got this. Yep, we got this. Great. Everybody take care and stay warm, stay safe. Worm said, hey. Hey, Worm. Oh, goodness. So good to have everybody with us. I was talking earlier in the stream. You don't have to go back and watch it unless you want to later. But this 40-gallon definitely is going to be broken down. I know I've talked about it, but I mean it this. And Rod's going to help me and treat the plants for the blackbeard algae. I'm going to take everything out. There's another Corey. Half of her body is white with fungus. I know she's not feeling good. I'm going to get her out and put her in the hospital probably after this. And sad thing is when they're sick, they don't move too fast. Ed says we're getting an ice storm on Wednesday night. Oh, I pray that you don't get the ice. And because, ice is never good. Rather have rain or snow, but ice, just be safe. And I pray everything stays where it's supposed to be. And don't have any branches breaking off or any power lines, power going out. Crazy weather this year. Yes, it is. It's definitely all over the page. And everybody's acting like Alabama. Have 4 different seasons in one day. Glorious. Top to bottom. Happy. probably ate too much, trying to get some of that food off, worked off. Ate a good little bit, but like I put the uh, new sponge filter. Here's the new sponge filter that I got from Dina. And this is the large one, I do believe. These intakes are, I thought, a little long, Dina. So in the 40-gallon, they should be fine. But you have to have a tall aquarium. I put one in the hospital tank without an on it. And that air pump putting out too much for, but it's meant for, but it's too much for a 5-gallon. Yes, everywhere. This year and last year. Yes. I was wondering, it's back up to 75% my CPU again. I'm hoping my audio and video is smoother since I upped the bandwidth. I upped it to 3,000, and it's at 3,300. See, we pay for the service here. I think I get 20 up live stream. We have 600 down. AV is still good here. Don't see the skipping this time. Thank you, Zen Ginger. Holly Gibbs is here. Hey, Holly, how you doing? Hey, fish freaks. Hey, darling. So anyway, the 40-gallon is definitely going to get broken down and deep cleaned, and I'm looking into, I need something besides the sponge filters, because when I put these new sponge filters in over there, I'll be able to see if I need another, I want an internal filter, so that when the power goes out, doesn't need primed. Get the name of Tidal. Ouch. Tidal 35. I think I need to look that up. John and Lisa sell them. Tidal. Uh, 55. Yeah, the Tidal is made by Seacom. And I sold the one I had, the 35. It was on the 25-gallon tank that I sold Raphael. You can ask Rod to cut it down too. Yeah, he looked at it, but he didn't volunteer to cut it. I was waiting for him to, but he ain't gonna volunteer. I have to ask. Thank you, Dina. Yeah, we talked about 1.5 to 2 inches, but I appreciate the extra length, because you never know how tall your aquariums are. And these are tall sponge filters anyway. But it really, I wished I could take a picture. Feel too much glare. But it really uh, got fat inside of the aquarium. Fish Fam Link says memberships, super stickers, super chats. Oh my, they are fun and they help support the channel. That's cute. Fish Fam Link, thank you. Uh, Coming up on the hour, and I've been boring, but I have talked more about fish this time, besides technical things. Got to find out how to limit the processes going on behind the scenes so that the CPU doesn't work so hard. The Fish Loft says, what happened to the fish fam? They seem to have scattered. I try to follow, maybe haven't done my part, but it hasn't been the same. Yeah, it's like anything over time, it evolves. Fish Fam is still very much alive. There's a pocket here and a pocket there and a pocket here. And several are doing really good on different programs that they're doing. But people's lives change, and I myself neglected my fish room. I'm not as active online as I used to be. I used to upload uh, clips when I wasn't doing live stream. But and then but things evolve, honey, and they change. You just have to find the group that you want to hang with. Some of them have gotten out of the YouTube scene, but they're still in the hobby. You just have to find out what social media platform they're working on, if they are. And but it's not, you know, it's not a get rich quick uh, platform, but there are several that have dropped out, and then there's a lot of new faces out there, and a lot of, like you said, where you're at, got where you're at already. But get involved. I haven't been able to go to any of the conventions in a couple of years. If you're not one of those likes, do the thing. Current viewers 9, maximum viewers 9, all-time maximum viewers 21, participants 11, like count 12. That's awesome that they have those stats now. Agree. Fish fam is just a generic term for the community, and the groups grow and change every year. That's why we all try to follow and stay connected where we can. That's right. And you just have to look up those. I have a lot of channels that I'm still subscribed to that they haven't put out any content in 4 years. So, you know, I like how you explain that, the Zen Ginger. It does change every year, but it's just a generic term for the community. And we're still going strong. You just got to find which group you want to hang with. So, best wishes to everyone. Thank you again. Dina says, I'm not producing new material much lately, but hope to be more active if time allows. Most definitely. And I pray, Dina, that your health is improving. And if not, just keep plowing ahead. And I know you've made a lot of adjustments. And as we get older, whether we have a stroke, a heart attack, or anything else, life can change, but we can make adjustments and still press forward to get things accomplished the way we want to. Yes, don't forget to support, subscribe to one another's channels. And work has been crazy. But I thank you again for being with me tonight. This is your Fish Fam Mom. And I want to tell you, I love you. I wish you the best. Stay healthy, stay warm, and enjoy your fish. God bless you. I love you. Bye bye.